on Iwtv News.
Here we go again.
I was just thinking that we needed that goal.
Do they do it again?
I think it's poetic because it matches our 18-0 run from last year.
Number one versus number two.
We're the best two teams in the country.
And speaking of number one,
Iowa Western's a special place.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching Iwtv News.
hello and welcome to a very special sports edition of Iwtv News. Here from the Stryker Sports Complex in Wichita, Kansas, I'm JJ Davis. Well, they've been unbeaten, ranked number one all year, and now they're here at the NJCAA Division I Women's Soccer National Championship Tournament. Now, Iowa Western comes in at 14-0 and, of course, as the reigning national champs. Early morning music from the Stryker Sports Complex in Wichita, Kansas. Top-seeded and unbeaten Iowa Western under the sun against number 12 Laramie County in the first round of the NJCAA Division I Women's Soccer Championship. The defending natty champs don't waste any time, not even a minute into the match. Oruha Hayashi up top. And then, 4.5 minutes later, Marta Yopes, and the rout is on. 2-zip Reavers at the break. Floodgates open early in the second half. Marie Cantel. Big Blue, 43 shots, 29 on goal. And then Nicole Navarro Aguilar. And then Lou Brousseau with her first of two, and Iowa Western makes a statement with a 6-0 shutout win.
They're good. Like, they're really, really talented. They've been in big games before. They can take confidence from their experience, and I think we've got really good team leadership on the team. So I think that just bleeds through the rest of the group.
I'm so happy, and I'm excited to next game.
We knew that if we score really early, it was going to be a really easy game. So
it's always about the next one, and the next game's the biggest game of the season. And if we can get a good result out of that game, we get into a semifinal, which is where we want to be.
Next up in pool play, 8th-seeded Hill, Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Wave the white flag. They made it look easy. And in fact, some people were saying it was the Reavers' best all-around performance all season. And I mean, this is the Nationals. Well, up next, some Rebels. More singing and taping and music. The top-seeded Reavers meet the Rebels for the first time in school history. Now, first half, back and forth, Nicole Navarro Aguilar. Big Blue, 9 shots. Hill College with 6. Bella Washington, a big save. Iowa Western outshoots the Rebels overall 16-11. And a lot of college scouts on hand. It's scoreless at the break, and they're taking notes. Second half, 62nd minute. Hill attempts to clear it. Marie Cantel to Oruha Hayashi. The Reavers break the ice, and it's 1-0. 20 minutes later, crisp passing. Marta Yopes, and it's 2-0 Big Blue. Then with just over a minute left, Hayashi, her second goal of the game, right foot far post. Iowa Western with another clean sheet, 3-0.
Anybody can stay with you for 60 minutes. It's in that last 30 minutes that class shows and the quality shows, and I thought the girls were gritty all game, and we got our reward.
Yeah, I think their team was so physical, but our team is physical too.
I think it was just grit. We're more fit than them, and we just work hard. This is a big group of hardworking women.
Final 4, 2 down, 2 to go.
Yeah, we're exactly where we want to be. This is fun. We want to keep having fun and being together.
Together again 2 days later for the national semifinals. Unbeaten Iowa Western tackles the 11th seeded Cowley Tigers at 10 a.m. And the winner, a chance to take all. Meanwhile, another undefeated team is on the road. Football, baby. But first, the Final Four after the break.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is IWTV News.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back.
when you want to talk, I'm here.
2 down, 2 to go, and it's not going to get any easier. At least it shouldn't. Now, the Reavers have outscored their first 2 opponents in pool play 9-0. Next up, the national semifinals. Now, this whole shebang started with how many teams? It's now down to the final 4. Relaxed, confident, and always with music. Iowa Western walks in against 11th-seeded Cowley. Just under 6 minutes into the match, Big Blue in the attacking third. Nicole Navarro Aguilar unassisted. Squeezes one in, and there's bedlam on the bench. Now, the Reavers just outshoot the Tigers 17-7, but can't finish, and that's the way it ends. Iowa Western will play for a national championship with a 1-0 win.
It was a battle. Cowley didn't let us do what we wanted to do, and we had to grind and we had to fight, so it was cool.
I was just thinking that we needed that goal, like, for the team, and I was just thinking we needed it. You need to score that one. You are not going to have, like, a lot of chances, so.
It feels great. I think that we have, like, the expectation of, like, being the number 1, but I think that we're handling very well. Like, I don't feel like the team has that pressure on us. Like, the people put it on us, but we don't feel it.
Means everything. It just validates what we did last year and just knows that we're a good team and it wasn't a fluke, and that we're back in the final, and it's always fun to play in a final.
And the final is set. Top-seeded Big Blue will kick it with number 4 Eastern Florida State Saturday, November 18th at 1 p.m. And so it all comes down to this: the NJCAA Division I Women's Soccer National Championship game. Now, Iowa Western's been the best team all year, plain and simple, but that doesn't matter anymore. What matters? The Reavers' last game. Off to history.
Let's go! Come on!
Marching to the beat of their own drum. One last picture for the ages.
I love watching you guys play. I love watching you guys play. I want you guys to show everybody who you are. Who you are. 1, 2, 3.
Receiver, Bella Washington. Number 10, Nicole Navarro.
Then it's time. Iowa Western outshoots Eastern Florida State in the first half 7-3 point blank. Aruha Hayashi with the cross. Defensive player of the tournament, Bella Washington, a stone wall. And a lot of blue in the stands, and little blue.
Go Reavers!
Scoreless at the break. Second half, the Reavers 5 more chances. And each time the keeper comes up big. The Titans, 7 more shots punched out by the sophomore Washington. Shadows falling on the pitch. Time is running out. Offensive player of the tournament, Hayashi. A chance. And all it takes is one shot, one set piece. Scoreless, headed into overtime. Golden goal time.
When we get into those spaces, make sure the chance that we create is quality. Hey, it's golden goal, okay? So all we need is one.
Just over a minute gone in the first 10-minute overtime period.
I was thinking that all the team needed. I see. You can see. I know. I was just kidding. I didn't even think about anything. This is my team. Back to back. I mean, I had no doubt in my mind at the moment we got here. Like, just from the first game, like, we've played incredible. Undefeated throughout the entire season. It's amazing. It's just crazy. It just means so much for us, and it just says how much we've worked the whole year, and we just deserve it.
It's the same words that the last year. I don't have words to express this huge feeling, but I'm so proud of that team.
How will you remember this team?
I think one that loved each other and forgave each other and had some grace for one another, and then just came together at the right time.
It means a lot. You know, we've been great. We've got more to go.
They came and went, walked away with all the individual awards, but that didn't matter. What mattered? A team. They're a team. The Iowa Western women's soccer team, the 2023 NJCAA Division I national champions, again. There's a certain woman who knows a little something about national championships. First things first, football, baby, when we come back.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Because of you, I feel not alone in this world. And you let me know that it only takes one person to make you feel wanted.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
My text to emoji ratio has gotten a little out of hand.
A little?
Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
People have been pointing to this game on the scoreboard all year. Unbeaten Iowa Western at undefeated Hutchinson, number 2 against number 1. Now, of course, the Blue Dragons won the last regular season game last year, but the Reavers, the one that mattered the most, the national championship game. So, how's it going to play out this time around? Gowan Stadium ready for the game of the year. Reavers' second possession. Big Blue drives 9 plays, 60 yards, and Josh Humple falls in the final 3, and Iowa Western's on the board first. Third time the visitors get the rock. Hunter Watson outruns the defense. 68 yards for the score, and it's 13-zip Reavers still in the first quarter. Mike Blackburn and the dark side.
Hey, watch this tight end on the puck.
Keeping the vaunted Blue Dragon offense in check. The home team does score to cut it to 6, and then Humple again caps a 53-yard drive. Kyrell Jordan comes around for 2, and Big Blue's up 21-7, 5 minutes to go in the half. Iowa Western fumbles it away, and then Samari Collier puts it up for Oron Singleton. Got it, 31 yards. And the Reavers head into the half up 21-14. Late third quarter, Hutchinson 4th down and 4 yards to go. Collier to Singleton, 1st down. And then number 1 calls his own number and finds the end zone from 8 yards out, tie game. Now Hutch scores 3 times in the 4th, piles up 297 yards on the ground. Brandon Epton breaks free for a 55-yard score. Hunter Watson and Big Blue trail 35-21. The Reavers do cut it to 7. Watson to a wide-open Nate Sullivan 70-yard TD play, but it's not enough. The number 1 Blue Dragons outscored number 2 Iowa Western by 2 touchdowns.
The final score, your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons 42, the Reavers of Iowa Western 28.
Anytime you have teams like that, you know who's going to make the most plays. I thought we fought back and we gave up some more at the end. I mean, it is what it is. 2 good teams.
First half we played great, but we got to come out in the second half and execute more. But I mean, as far as that, we just got to be better as a whole team.
I thought we came out fast. I thought we were punching them in the mouth from the get-go. I thought we played a great game. I just think came out a little slow in the second half. I think we got to play full 4 quarters.
You got to be better. I just want to get in. You know, I think if you get in, you get a shot. Now it's up to us. We got outplayed. They beat us today. I think we're the best 2 teams in the country, just like we were last year. So.
Gotta stay together, bro. You have to stay together.
So now, the wait is on. The Final 4 to be announced in less than 2 weeks. It is official. The Reavers are in the playoffs. Iowa Western stays at number 2 in the final poll and will host number 3 Kilgore Sunday, December 3rd, 2 o'clock at Lewis Central. And then there's the volleyball team. Iowa Western picking up steam heading into the postseason, including a big win at always tough Indian Hills. And even more good news, the Reavers will host the Midwest B District Tournament. The Reavers line up against John A. Logan in the Midwest B District semifinal. Sue Simpson and the host school go right to work for the block, and it's 5-2 Big Blue. How about again? And it's 16-10. Iowa Western 14 blocks. And the Reavers block the Volunteers 25-16. Big Blue keeps putting up the wall in the second set. Una Oskar, and it's 6-1 Iowa Western. Carol Hayroll, far side, leads the charge. Number 11, 17 kills, and it's 17-11. Kate Charlotte Rivera with the finish, and the Reavers take the set 25-18. Big Blue seemingly in control in the third set, and it's 11-4 home team. But the visitors rally right back. And Logan wins the set 25-23. Staying calm, going over the game plan for the next set. Tie game. Sophia Cherlabuk says going down 5-4. Stephanie Zarmashon hammered down. One of her 10Ks, 22-18 Iowa Western. And then match point. The Reavers hold off the Vols 25-23 to take the match 3-1. Next up, Mineral Area and the district final.
Reavers on 3! 1, 2, 3, Reavers! Your starters, number 6,
Iowa Western and the Cardinals for the right to go to nationals. Big Blue, Sue Ray Simpson jump out 8-6. Mineral Area right back. Open floor, 13-12 cards. Back comes the Reavers. Ace, 2019 Iowa Western. The visitors for the block, 23-22 Cardinals. Mineral Area's up 24-23. It's in the cards, 25-23. Good turnout by the students, not so good second set. The Area finding the open floor, 10-3 Cardinals. Big Blue fighting back. How about another wall? Trail 23-16, but Mineral Area in rhythm. All cards, 25-17. Iowa Western playing catch-up in the third set. The block cuts it to 18-16. And then an ace cuts it to 18-17, but that's it. Mineral Area holds off the Reavers 25-21 to win the match, 3-0.
I think we did at times, but the consistency wasn't there like it had been previously. So disappointed in that. I think we had some ups and downs that we really rode. When you look at the season as a whole, I think there's tremendous growth from this team. We learned a lot of different things along the way, but ultimately when it comes down to it, we were put under pressure today and we weren't able to perform quite the way that we could.
I think Iowa Western is definitely a very special place. I think it's taught me to take the good from every situation. Like, life is really what you make it.
One last time, Iowa Western falls one match short. The Reavers finished the season at 16-19. A former head coach is now a Hall of Famer. We catch up on the other side.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Action!
She is unforgettable. And I used to tell her she made the coolest faces. They were real. And that was a real joy to me. Alicia Williams has been gone now for the past 2 seasons. She's the current head volleyball coach at Bradley University. But hey, the former Reaver is now a Hall of Famer, courtesy of the NJCAA. Her career as head coach at Iowa Western, a picture of excellence. 9 years, 335 wins, 9 regional titles, 8 district championships, 9 trips to the NJCAA National Tournament, and of course, 2 natty titles. Current Bradley head coach Alicia Williams honored as the newest inductee to the NJCAA American Volleyball Coaches Association Hall of Fame.
Very special night, and just something that you don't think you're ever going to get, but you're just really grateful that you're able to be thought of by others as doing well enough to get inducted.
I just want to make sure to say thanks to a lot of people, and Joel already said my family's here with me, and I think they deserve the thanks first and foremost. My husband Aaron and my 2 boys, they're incredible, and I can't do what I do without them.
Iowa Western's a special place, and they did things to help me get to where I'm at now, and so I think for me, like, Iowa Western will always be near and dear to my heart.
Also the Hall of Fame committee for inducting me. I worked with them. I was on the Hall of Fame committee back in the day when I worked at Iowa Western.
I was a kid when I started, and I feel like now I'm a mom, and I'm a Division I volleyball coach, and things are a lot harder now, and I just feel like it was a big evolution for sure for me.
Oh yeah, I mean, I am the coach that I am today because of her, you know, like she taught me how to be like who I am now, and I use some things of her, and I kind of make them my own, but yeah, of course.
Dr. Kinney and everyone at Iowa Western, Brenda Hampton, Jeremy Capo, Shane Larson, Dr. Kinney's senior and junior. My players, you're only as good as you recruit, and so my players are the ones that did it for me. I still, when I got this award, had so many reach out to me, and that's why we do what we do, because we're just trying to help you guys grow and become the women that you can be.
I don't have much to say. Love everyone. I just love Iowa Western to death, and I think about them all the time, and I still cheer for them, and I bleed blue.
She bled blue for 9+ years. All the wins, all the regional and district titles, all the trips to the Natty, and of course, the national championships. Alicia Williams, Hall of Famer. It couldn't have happened to a nicer coach and an even better person. What a way to wrap up a show. And I'm sure some future Hall of Famers have been featured in this very special sports edition of IWTV News. And so from the Stryker Sports Complex here in Wichita, Kansas, I'm a very windblown J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around campus.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.